my loves, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a try on kind of like makeup look using some Milk products and one of the NATASHA DENONA eyeshadows or liquid eyeshadows. So this is what we're gonna end up with, and let's just jump right into it. Before I do anything, I want to mention today's video is supposed to be my review and demo on the new Dose of Colors foundation, the Meet Your Hue foundation. And I have a little bit of things to say about this real quick before we get into the actual video. So if you guys saw my last video, which was like my purchaser pass, I mentioned I was waiting for this to come in the mail, and it actually came the same day that I filmed that video. So on Tuesday, the next day, I'm like, let me try it off camera and just to see how it lasts, how it applies, so that when I come back on Wednesday, so like yesterday or today, I can give you guys a good review. So it's not just a first impressions video. And I don't like it. I feel like it's too heavy, and the reason why I'm not actually trying it on for you guys or even giving it the time of day to do a review is because the shade was orange. When I tell you orange, like it looked like I went to Tigger's house from Winnie the Pooh and borrowed his foundation. It was ridiculous, and I had a really hard time trying to find my shade when I was looking online. So I got the shade 127, and I was between getting 126 and 127. 126 looked a little bit too peachy, too neutral, and then 127 claimed to have a golden warm undertone. And then when I applied it on my face, it looked like I had like literally like orange foundation on. Aside from the shade being wrong and the undertone being wrong, the foundation just felt heavy. So this is going back to Dose of Colors tomorrow. I'm gonna send it back because I'm not even gonna bother. So I don't recommend it. I'm not trying to bash the brand because I actually love Dose of Colors. I love their lipsticks, like their liquid lipsticks, the regular lipsticks, the lip glosses, the eyeshadows. I think they're amazing. But this right here, baby, no. So because there's no review for this foundation, I'm gonna do a like try on Milk Cosmetics type of look. I only have 6 Milk products. I don't have like complexion, like foundation, concealer, none of that. It's more like the cream blushes, the primer, the cream base, not the base, what do you call it? The contour, and that sort of thing. So let's just jump right into it. And the first thing that I'm gonna apply is a primer. I already moisturized, and I'm gonna start off with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I've heard so many great things about this primer. It claims to be hydrating. It claims, I love the packaging by the way, it claims to really like make the foundation last longer. And so because I've always had problems with this foundation right here from NARS, this is the, what's it called, the Natural Radiance Longwear Foundation. I wear the shade Syracuse and Tahoe mixed together to get my perfect shade. I'm not obsessed with this foundation like everybody else is. I feel like this foundation transfers way too much for my liking. It is a beautiful formula, but it just transfers too much. So I want to see if this will help. So just gonna go in and apply a little bit of this on my face. Let's just see how it goes. Let me fix my mirror. It does feel tacky as soon as you apply it. Like it's hydrating, but I do feel the tackiness, which I'm not mad at. Alright, so I quickly want to mention this product, which is not new to me. I've been using this. This is the Milk, what do you call this? This is the Hydrating Oil Stick. If you have dry skin, this is amazing to apply as a primer underneath your foundation. You can mix this with your foundation. Like, it's just a gorgeous product. So I'm going to mix a little bit of this on the back of my hand with Syracuse and Tahoe from NARS. Alright, so I have the foundation mixed on the back of my hand. I'm going to grab a little bit of the Glow Recipe Mist. And I'm going to use my Morphe M439 brush. I'm gonna grab the Real Techniques Face and Body Sponge just to go over it. For concealer, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Concealer in the shade number 8. So I'm gonna cream contour. This is the Milk matte bronzer, and I got the shade Blaze. Hopefully it works on my skin tone because there's only 2 shades, so I grabbed the darker one. So that's what it looks like, and I'm just gonna use my Sephora number 50. I think this is number 56 airbrush brushes to apply this. Let's just see. One thing quickly I'm gonna say, it smells ew. Like, you know when makeup starts to like expire and it smells kind of old? Ugh. It blends out beautifully, but the smell though, ooh. So I'm gonna set my concealer with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in my Real Technique setting brush really quickly. I'm quickly gonna grab my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in the shade Kunafa just to set certain areas of my face with the Powder Puff from Laura Mercier. So I'm going to move on to bronzer real quick. I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deep. I haven't used this in so long with my MAC 140 brush. I'm gonna go ahead and use my FARSALI Rose Gold Skin Mist real quick just to kind of get rid of that powdery look. And with the sponge, I'm just going to put everything in. So now I'm gonna grab another Milk product. This is like a lip and cheek kind of cream blush. This is in the shade Perk. Just gonna apply it on the apples of my cheeks. I usually like to work off the back of my hand, but this is pretty This is pretty sheer in terms of color. So I'm gonna grab the Sephora number 55 brush, or number 55, sorry. Just blend this out. And then I have this other mini one. This one's in the shade Flare. This is more pinky. And then I also have this one here in the shade Glimmer for purpley undertone. I'm gonna apply this one real quick just to see. Right on top of that. I think you guys can already tell how I'm feeling so far about these products, but we're gonna wait till the end. So now for highlight, I'm gonna use this one in the shade Lit. I'm gonna use a MAC 156 to apply this on the highest points of my cheeks. I just realized might as well just try the NATASHA DENONA Chroma Crystal Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Aubade. It's just like a beautiful gold shade, but I'm just gonna apply a little bit of shadow first in my crease. I'm gonna grab the Melt Cosmetics Rust Stack in the shade Antique. It's just like a peachy shade with my MAC 227, just a flat shader brush. All right, let's see. Let me use my finger because the product doesn't really go on the applicator. Like, it's so weird. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna grab now this shade right here. It's like a burgundy reddish brown shade. It's called Rust with a Morphe M508 real quick. I'm just gonna run this along my lash line real quick. And I'm gonna use the one called Flare on my lips just to see. It's cute. I'm gonna go in with Fenty Diamond Milk real quick. And I'm just gonna pop a little bit of the lid highlighter in my inner corner just to see if it does anything at all. Actually, I'm not feeling that, so I'm just gonna grab the Bobbi Brown Afternoon Glow highlighter and just kind of run that over. Alright, and to finish up, just gonna grab a little of the Recipe Glow Watermelon Mist. Okay, my love, so this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know some of you were waiting for this try on milk makeup video, but it was a fail, complete fail. Once again, I do like the Hydro Grip Primer, highly recommend. For all skin types, I feel like this for oily skin still is going to be great because it's not hydrating to the point that it leaves your skin shiny because it gets tacky. So I do like this. And this for dry skin, I love. Especially if you have like really like flaky skin, you can apply this on your elbows, your knees, your cuticles, all of that good stuff. It is a pretty nice oil stick. But everything else in terms of like the cream bronzer, it's not that I don't like it. It's just it smells horrendous. And second, the shades, like, can I get a darker one, please? These were cute. I do like this ones. And this is just It's not that I don't like how my makeup look came out because I do love this glow, this wetness. It's gorgeous, don't get me wrong. It's just I was expecting a little bit more. So I just don't understand why people hype up milk products like they're like top notch and not really boo-boo. Now the most disappointing thing out of everything was this NATASHA DENONA liquid eyeshadow in the shade Aubade. What is this? Like, you guys saw how it applied. It's super sheer, and once I went back to apply more, it rubs off what you have already on. Just like eyeshadow, like a loose eyeshadow or a pigment mixed with oil. That's pretty much what it is because it just doesn't build up. It's not pigmented. It's cute if you like a sheer out type of look, but no. So please check the description box below for all the product info. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, beauties.